Before we start the class, my sincere request to each and every student, kindly check on the audio connectivity, sir. Kindly check on the video. Any buffering issues, any audio issues, any echo issues, kindly comment right now. Nagavardhan, Munish Gowda, Shivashankar, very happy afternoon. Kindly share this YouTube link. Every class I will keep telling this statement. Kindly share the YouTube link with as many friends or colleagues or relatives or whoever it is. Kindly share this YouTube link in all the WhatsApp groups. Let each and every student who is thinking that aptitude is difficult learn some of the beautiful shortcuts listening to ANC YouTube channel. Kindly comment on the live chat, sir. Kindly comment about the audio section. Is the audio clear? Is the video clear? Kindly comment in the live chat, other students. Again and again I am asking you people. Vanita, happy afternoon. Kindly check for the audio and video connectivity. Today morning from 6:15 to 8 o'clock. 6:15 to 8 o'clock. Today morning I took a very important session on mixtures. And today morning was the first session what I have taken on mixtures. Now I am continuing with the same class. I am continuing with the same class of mixtures. Extremely important topic. We have seen some of the very good problems being discussed in morning session. We will take even more beautiful problems in our second session on mixtures. Before we start the class, kindly comment in the live chat. How many students did not attend my mixtures 1 class? How many students did not attend? How many of you did not attend in the morning session and who are attending right now? Kindly comment, sir. Any student who did not attend morning session on mixtures and you are directly attending mixture 2 session, kindly comment. Kindly comment. We will start the class very soon. I think I need to very seriously think about it. Attendance is 29 people who are watching right now. My quality time is just getting wasted. I could have done some other very important task in the same duration what I am taking class right now. The good thing about this session is many people who have commented in the live chat are nothing but the people who did not attend in the morning. These are the only people who commented good afternoon sir today in the live chat. That means this session on mixture 2. I don't know how far you will understand it, but I will try to make it as easy as possible. Chalo sir, we will start with the class. Now please see this next question. I will tell you a very important concept via this problem. I want to explain you a very important concept to solve some of the questions on mixtures from this problem. Everyone please listen to this carefully, sir. Everyone please pay attention here. From this question, whatever I have drafted right now, I want to derive a concept for you people, so that concept we will take it forward in our problems wherever it is required. Now see here, in a mixture of 80 liters, that means there is a vessel. initial volume is given as 80 liters. The meaning of 80 liters initial volume is it is given as in a mixture of 80 liters. Mixture is nothing but a combination of both milk and water. The combination of both milk and water is nothing but mixture or solution. So it is said that in a mixture of 80 liters, milk and water are in the ratio 1:1. That means initial ratio of milk and water. Initial ratio of milk and water is given as 1:1. If 24 liters of this mixture is removed, if 24 liters of this mixture is removed, that means totally there is a mixture of 80 liters. The ratio of milk and water initially is 1:1. From that 80 liters, 24 liters of mixture I will remove it off. 24 liters of mixture I will remove it. Then find the final ratio of milk and water. What should be the final ratio of milk and water is the question. Now listen to this carefully, sir. This might be a very easy question, but there is a reason behind taking this question. Before I start with the problems of today's class, everyone listen to this carefully. Please pay complete attention here. They are asking you the final ratio of milk and water. Final ratio of milk and water is there, what they are asking you in the question. Now listen carefully, sir. Can I say that according to the ratio, initially 1 liter of milk is present, initially 1 liter of water is present, totally 1 plus 1 2 liters of mixture is present. According to ratio it is 2 liters. According to the question it is 80 liters. It is given in the question that initial volume is 80. 2 is becoming 80. Multiply by 40. 1 also multiply by 40. 1 into 40 is 40. This one also multiply by 40. 1 into 40 is 40. Or in simple language, total mixture is 80 liters. Milk and water are in the ratio 1:1. 1:1 means equal ratio. 80 liters total should be divided equally among milk and water. So milk initially is 40. Water initially is also 40. Now they are asking you the final mixture of milk and water. Now see here, sir. Final ratio of milk and water, how can I find it? Very easily you can find. Final ratio can be found out as initial ratio is nothing but 40 divided by 40. Initial ratio is nothing but 40 divided by 40. Now I am taking out 24 liters of mixtures from the vessel. I am taking out 24 liters of mixtures from the vessel. What is the meaning of I am taking out 24 liters of mixture? I am taking out 24 liters of mixture means initial ratio is 1:1. That means I am taking out this mixture of 24 liters also in the ratio of 1:1. That is the meaning of it. 24 liters of mixture is taken out. Mixture is nothing but combination of both milk and water. That means in what ratio should I take out that mixture of 24 liters? The 24 liters mixture should also be taken out in the ratio of 1:1. That means taking out means it is going off somewhere. That means I need to subtract out of total 1 plus 1. Out of total 1 plus 1, which is 2 liters. 1 liter of milk is taken out and the total quantity taken out is 24 liters. Similarly, out of total 1 plus 1 2 liters, 1 liter of water is taken out and the total quantity taken out is 24. Now if you observe, this is nothing but 40 minus 12, which is 28. This also is nothing but 40 minus 12, which is again 28. Final ratio of milk and water is 28 by 28. Or in simple language, final ratio of milk and water is how much? 1:1. Now, sir, why did you take this question? It's a very easy question. Why this question is taken? Now everyone listen carefully, sir. I wrote there as a concept. I want to teach you this concept which will help us in some of the other problems also. Now see here. What is the concept that I want to teach you? Suppose there is some initial volume. Let it be whatever it is. It need not be 80. You take any value, whatever you like. There is some initial volume and initial ratio of milk and water is 1:1 in this example. If initial ratio of milk and water is 1:1, the mixture which is taken outside will also be taken outside in the same ratio of 1:1, and when that mixture is taken outside with the same ratio of 1:1, the final ratio also will be 1:1. That means can I say that the mixture whatever you are taking out should always be taken in the same ratio of initial mixture, and the final mixture also will be definitely equal to the initial ratio if the mixture is also taken out in the same ratio, right? I believe that the idea is very clear for you. Suppose for example, let me explain you one more example so that it will be very clear for your better understanding. Suppose same logic I will take. Initial volume is 80 liters. Initial volume is 80 liters. Initial ratio of milk and water. Suppose I will take it as 3:1. I will take it as 3:1. 24 liters of mixture is taken out. Find the final ratio of milk and water. Now, same logic I am implementing once again, sir. Can I say that 24 liters means, first of all, 3 plus 1 is 4. Initially 4 is total, but question says 80. 4 into 20 is 80. 3 into 20 is 60. 1 into 20 is 20. That means 20 liters of water is present initially. 60 liters of milk is present initially. That is the meaning of it. Now, if I continue further, now I am taking out 24 liters of mixture. In what ratio should I take? I should take it out in the same ratio 3:1. I should definitely take it out in the same ratio 3:1. That means I am taking out the mixture in the ratio 3:1. That means 3 liters of milk is taken outside. 1 liter of water is taken outside. Totally 4 liters of mixture is taken outside. But question says totally 24 liters of mixture is taken outside. 4 into 6 is 24. 3 into 6 is 18. 1 into 6 is 6. That means totally 18 liters of milk is taken outside. 6 liters of water is taken outside. That means final ratio of milk and water will become, out of total 60, 18 is taken outside. Remaining inside is another 42. Out of total 20 water, 6 is taken outside. Remaining is another 14. 42 is to 14 is also 3:1. That means the reason why I took these two examples is it is very easy to say for you people from these two examples that whatever the mixture which I am taking outside should always be taken out in the same ratio or whatever it is given as initial ratio, and if you take out the mixture outside in the same ratio as that of initial ratio, my final ratio will also be same as the initial ratio. I believe that the idea is very clear with these two examples. Final ratio will also be same as the initial ratio if you take out the mixture in the same ratio as that of the initial ratio. Is it buffering, sir? For me it is buffering. Please check it out. What is the situation for you? I hope the idea is very clear, sir. Next. Now see here, you might get a doubt. The doubt that you might get in this particular question is, sir, I am only taking out the content outside, and therefore whatever I am taking out, I am taking out in the same ratio as the initial ratio, and thereby I am getting the final ratio also equal to the initial ratio, right? But what if I add something inside? I am taking out something outside and I am adding something inside. What will happen? Now listen to this carefully, sir. Listen to this carefully. If I add something, suppose for example, let me take this question. See here, if I add something, same question, but I am trying to teach you multiple varieties here. In a mixture of 80 liters, initial volume is 80 liters. Milk and water are in the ratio 1:1. Initial ratio of milk and water, it is given as 1:1. That means 1 plus 1 is 2, but question says 80. 2 into 40 is 80. 1 into 40 is 40. Again 1 into 40 is 40. 40 liters of milk initially is there. 40 liters of water is there initially, right? That is the meaning of it. Now the second statement says, please check the second statement. If 24 liters of this mixture is replaced by 16 liters of milk, if 24 liters of this mixture is replaced by 16 liters of milk, 24 liters of mixture I am taking outside and I am adding 16 liters of milk inside. I am adding 16 liters of milk inside. Then find the final ratio of milk and water. What should be the final ratio of milk and water? Right now is the question. Now see here, sir. Can I say that? Same logic I will implement. Final ratio of milk and water is, initial ratio is nothing but 40 divided by 40. That is my initial ratio. Initial ratio is 40 divided by 40. If I convert it, is it buffering? I asked you before the start of this problem itself, sir, whether it is buffering. At that time it was buffering for me. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute, sir. I'll repeat that question, do not worry about it. But please check whether it is buffering right now or not. Is it still buffering? Kindly comment in the live chat, all the 50 plus people. All the 50 plus students, kindly comment in the live chat if it is buffering still. I'll explain you the question once again, do not worry about it. Now, you might get a doubt. In this particular question, 24 liters of mixture is taken outside and it is taken in the same ratio of 1:1. And therefore I got the final ratio of milk and water also as same as the initial ratio as 1:1. Now here I am only taking out something. What if I replace it with some other quantity? If I add something else, how to find it? Same logic. Listen to this carefully, sir. Suppose, for example, same question, but I am trying to teach you multiple varieties with the same questions. Initial volume is 80 liters. Milk and water are in the ratio 1:1. Initial ratio of milk and water, it is 1:1. 1 plus 1 is 2, but 2 is 80 according to question. 2 into 40 is 80. 1 also multiply by 40. 1 into 40 is 40. This one also multiply by 40. That means initially 40 milk is present, 40 water is present. Initially 40 milk is present, 40 water is present. That is the meaning. Now, if 24 liters of this mixture is replaced by 16 liters of milk, I am taking out 24 liters of mixture outside. I am taking it outside and I am replacing that with 16 liters of milk. This addition of milk was not there in my previous question. Because it was not there in the previous question, final ratio happened to be my initial ratio, but it may not be in this case, or it will not be in this case. In fact, if 24 liters of this mixture is replaced by 16 liters of milk, find the final ratio of milk and water. Same logic. Final ratio of milk and water is nothing but initial ratio is 40 divided by 40. Now I am taking out something. How much I am taking out? I am taking out 24 liters. I am taking out 24 liters. That means the 24 liters of mixture should also be taken out in the same ratio of 1:1. That means, can I say that 24 liters of mixture should also be taken out in the same ratio of 1:1. That means, according to the ratio, the volume taken out is out of total 1 plus 1 2 units. Out of total 1 plus 1 2 unit, 1 unit of milk is taken out and total mixture taken out is 24. Similarly, out of total 1 plus 1 2 units, 1 unit of water is taken out and total taken out is 24. But in the previous case, I did not add anything. In this particular question, I am adding 16 liters of milk. That means I am adding 16 liters of milk. Am I adding any water? No, I am not adding any water. Water quantity added is 0. If I simplify, this is nothing but 12 times. This is also nothing but 12 times. So it is 40 minus 12 is 28 plus 16 is 44 divided by 28. This is further can be simplified as 4 into 7, 4 into 11. Final ratio of milk and water is 11:7. That means, why did I take this question right now is, in the previous question I told you that whatever the mixture which you are taking outside, if you take it out in the same ratio of initial ratio, then you will get the final ratio also equal to initial ratio. But nothing should be added in this case. In that case, nothing should be added. But here something is added extra. So you should take care of that extra parameter and then only you need to simplify it. Otherwise, you will get an incorrect answer. I believe that the idea is very, very clear for you people. I believe that the idea is very clear, sir. Are you facing any buffering issue still, sir? Are you still facing any buffering issues? See here, you might get a doubt. Sir, you are only taking 1:1 ratio and working. What if the ratio is not 1:1? 1:1 means I am taking out totally 24 liters mixture. So I should also take it in the same ratio of 1:1. That means I should take equally 12 and 12. So 1 by 2 into 24 is 12. This 1 by 2 into 24 is also 12. So if it is equal ratio, I can easily divide by 2. But what if it is not an equal ratio? Now see here. If it is not 1:1, in a mixture of 80 liters, again a similar question with little change in numerical values. Milk and water are in the ratio 7:3. Initial volume ratio of milk and water is 7:3. That means according to ratio 7 units of milk, 3 units of water. Totally it is 7 plus 3, 10 units. But the question says totally it is 80 liters. 10 is becoming 80, multiply by 8. 7 also multiply by 8. 7 into 80 is 56. 3 also multiply by 8. 3 into 8 is 24. 56 plus 24 is nothing but 80. Now, if 30 liters of this mixture is replaced by 16 liters of milk, that means I am taking out 30 liters of mixture. In what ratio should I take out the 30 liters mixture? I should take it out in this same ratio of 7:3, and this 30 liters of mixture is replaced with 16 liters of milk. Find the final ratio of milk and water. Now see here, same ratio of 7:3, I should take out this 30 liters. That means I am taking out in the ratio 7:3. According to ratio, 7 liters of milk is taken out, 3 liters of water is taken out. That means totally 10 liters of mixture is taken out. But question says totally 30 liters of mixture is taken out. So 10 into 3 is 30. 7 into 3 is 21. 3 into 3 is 9. That means 21 liters of milk is taken out, 9 liters of water is taken out. What should be the final ratio of milk and water? Initial ratio is 56 divided by 24, and I am taking out 21 liters of milk. I am taking out 9 liters of water. It is given that 16 liters of milk is added extra. I am adding 16 liters of milk. I am not adding any water. Simple way of doing it. 56 minus 21. It is 35. 35 plus 16 is 51. 51 divided by 21. My 24 minus 9 is 15. So this is 17 into 3. This is 3 into 5. Right? 3 into 5 and 3 into 17. Final ratio of milk and water is 17:5. I believe that you are able to understand the difference between the last 3 problems. Although the question remains the same with slight change in numerical values, I hope you are understanding the differences. In my first question, I did not add anything. So I told you a very important key point that whatever the mixture which you are taking out should definitely be taken out in the same ratio of initial ratio. And if you do like that, and if nothing is extra added, then the final ratio will also be the same. For example, tell me the answer directly for this question. Suppose initial volume is some liters. I don't even care. Let me call it as X liters. Some 30 liters of mixture is removed. It taken out. Initial ratio of milk and water, it is 5:2. It is 5:2. Suppose for example 5:8. Whatever you want, take it. Find the final ratio of milk and water. What should be the answer? Answer should be 5:8 itself for this question. So easily within 1 second you can tell the answer for this question. Where did I add 16 here, Punit? Is it 16 for you? It is 0, right? That is 0, right, Punit? Where did I add 16? Now please see the next question. People who have attended the first session on mixtures will understand it so easily and beautifully, sir. See here, 3 vessels whose capacities are as 1:3:5 are completely filled with milk mixed with water. That means the 3 vessels should be mixed in the ratio 1:3:5. 3 vessels should be mixed in the ratio 1:3:5. That is the meaning of this statement. The ratio of milk to water in the mixture of vessels are 9:1, 2:3 and 4:5 respectively. Milk and water ratio is 9:1, 2:3 and 4:5 respectively. Your question is, find the percentage of water in the new mixture obtained. Find the percentage of water in the new mixture obtained when 66.66 percentage of first, 83.33 percentage of second and 70 percentage of third vessel is taken out and mixed together. That means they are saying that it is also mixed in the ratio of 66.66 percentage. These are all some things which I have taken in my first session on mixtures. 66.66 percentage, which is nothing but 2 by 3. 83.33 percentage, it is nothing but 5 by 6. 70 percentage is nothing but 7 by 10. Now, can I say that instead of telling you directly that the 3 mixtures are mixed in the ratio of 2 by 3 is to 5 by 6 is to 7 by 10, they are giving it a different way of statement, saying as when 66.66 of first, 83.33 of second and 70 percentage of third vessel is taken out and mixed together. This is something which I explained with so many questions in my first session on mixtures. I believe it is clear. Now see here, can I say that milk and water, milk initially is 9, water is 1, but that means totally it is 10 as of now. It is 2 plus 3 in second vessel, it is 5. It is 4 plus 9, 4 plus 5 in third vessel, it is nothing but 9. Can I say that first thing that I want to do is, instead of multiplying, that means the question says 3 vessels are mixed in this ratio of 1:3:5. They are also again mixed in the ratio of 2 by 3 to 5 by 6 to 7 by 10. In simple language, first let us convert everything to be 1:1 ratio. First let us convert everything to be 1:1 ratio. How will you make it as 1:1? 10, 5 and 9. 10, 5 and 9. They should be made as 1:1. That means LCM, 10, 5 and 9, all the 3 numbers should be made as the same number. That same number is nothing but LCM. LCM of 10, 5 and 9, it is 90. 10 should become 90, multiply by 9. 5 should become 19, 90, multiply by 18. 9 should become 90, multiply by 10. Now, this will make it as an equal ratio. But question says it should not be equal ratio. It should be in the ratio 1:3:5. So, multiply these values with 1, 3 and 5. Question also says it should not only be in the ratio mixed in the ratio of 1:3:5, it should also be mixed in the ratio 2 by 3 to 5 by 6 is to 7 by 10. Multiply that also. So many problems we have solved today morning using the same concept, sir. If I simplify further, this 10 will cancel with this 10. This 10 will cancel with this 10. Right? Then 6 into 1, 6 into 3. They will cancel. 3 into 1, 3 into 3. They will cancel again. What else can I cancel in this ratio? I cannot cancel anything else. What is the question, sir? Find the percentage of water in the new mixture. Find the percentage of water in the new mixture. That means out of total new mixture that I am getting, how much is water I need to find? Water divided by total percentage I need to find. Water is nothing but the second parameter. This 1 should be multiplied with 3 into 2, 6. 1 into 6 is 6 plus this 3 should be multiplied with 3 into 3, 9. 9 into 5 is 45. What is 45 into 3? It is 135. Similarly, water in the third vessel is 5. 5 should be multiplied with 5 into 7, 35. 35 into 5 is 175. This is nothing but water quantity. What is the total quantity? Total is 9 plus 1, 10. 10 multiplied by 6 is 60. So second vessel is 2 plus 3, 5. 5 multiplied by 3 into 3, 9. 9 into 5 is 45. 5 into 45 is 225. Third value of total is 5 plus 4, 9. 9 multiplied by 35. It is 315. So this is nothing but, if I simplify, 316 divided by 600. By 100 is nothing but percentage. 316 divided by 6. If I find the value, I will get it as 52.66 percentage. The concentration or the percentage of water in my new mixture is 52.66 percentage. These tricky questions will come in the examination, and I have told you beautiful shortcuts. Any student who has attended my morning session will definitely have that happy feeling right now, saying that, wow, I am understanding it so beautifully. Any student who has missed out morning session may or may not have that happy feeling, because you might have not understood properly or you might have understood properly. It depends on the individual. Now please see the next question. Now please see the next question. Very good question. Everyone listen to this carefully, sir. The ratio of milk and water in a pot is 3:4. Milk and water ratio is given as 3:4. This is my first statement. If we add 12 liters milk and 12 liters water, then ratio becomes 5:6. That means ratio of 3:4 does not mean that milk is only 3 and water is only 4. That is expressed in ratio format. It can be any multiples of 3:4 multiplied by something also it can be. Right now, for this 3:4, milk 12 liters is added and water also 12 liters is added. When I add 12 liters of milk and water, then the ratio becomes 5:6. The ratio becomes 5:6. How much quantity of total mixture was present initially? Initially, how much quantity of total mixture was present? Now see here, that means in simple language they are asking you, find the initial volume. Initial volume is what we need to find. Now very easy way of solving question. Can I say that according to the ratio, forget about adding 12 all those things, which is according to question. According to the ratio, initially 3 liters of milk is present. Finally 5 liters of milk is present. Initially 3 liters of milk is present. Finally 5 liters of milk is present. For 3 to become 5, how many liters of milk I added? I added 2 liters of milk. According to ratio, I added 2 liters of milk. But according to the question, I am adding how many liters of milk? I am adding 12 liters of milk. Similarly, water. Initially 4 liters was water. Finally 6 liters of water. 4 is becoming 6. How much water is added according to ratio? 2 liters of water is added. According to ratio, 2 liters of water is added. According to the question, 12 liters of water is added. That means in both the cases, 2 liters is only added according to ratio. What if it is not the same in both the case? That is our coming problems. But this problem, at least in both the cases, 2 liters of milk is added, 2 liters of water is added, and in both the cases same 12 liters is added according to the question. 2 into which number is 12? 2 into 6 is 12. They are asking you to find the initial volume. Initial volume according to the ratio is 3 liters of milk, 4 liters of water. Total is 7 liters. According to question, how much they are asking? This 7 also multiply by 6. 7 into 6 is 42 liters. You might get a doubt. Sir, what if it is not same? Here milk is added 2 liters according to ratio. Water is also 2 liters. What if the numbers are different? That is the reason I am taking the next question. Every question I want to connect the dots and I want to teach you in the most easiest way possible. Read this question, sir. Your question is, the ratio of milk and water in a pot is 3:5. That means initial ratio of milk and water, it is given as 3:5. If we add 10 liter milk, that means I am adding 10 liters of milk and 10 liter water. Again I am adding the same 10 liter of water. Then the ratio becomes 2:3. The ratio is becoming 2:3. Find the present quantity of milk. Initial quantity, sorry, not the initial quantity. In fact, present quantity is nothing but at that time what is the quantity of milk that is present is what they are asking. Now see here, sir. Now if you observe carefully, in our previous problem, 3 is becoming 5. You added 2. 4 is becoming 6. Again you added same 2. So and again according to question same 12. So in both the cases it is synchronizing, but it is not the case here. If you observe carefully, if you observe 3 is becoming 2. So you are taking out 1 according to ratio. So but question says it is added 10. 5 is becoming 3. So you are taking out 2 units according to the ratio. But question says you have added 10. So it is not matching actually, right? It is not matching. Our role is to make it match, right? Our role is to match those values as of now. Now see here, how to match those values. Very, very easy way of solving. Now see here, if I take the initial ratio, 3 and 5, what is the difference? The difference of 3 and 5 is 2. That difference of 2, you should multiply with the another ratio. Multiply that 2 with another ratio. Let me write it on the left hand side so that you will not get confused. Multiply the difference of 3 and 5 with the second ratio. Similarly, can I say that the difference of 2 and 3, the difference of 2 and 3, it is 1. This difference of 1, you should multiply with another ratio. That means when you take the difference of one ratio, that difference you should multiply with the other ratio, and vice versa is also true. If I simplify right now, if I rephrase it, 1 into 3:5, this becomes 3:5. 2 into 2 is 4. And 2 into 3 is 6. If you want to observe right now carefully, sir, they both are synchronizing. 3 is becoming 4. That means according to the ratio, I added 1 liter of milk. 5 is becoming 6. According to ratio, I am adding 1 liter of water. That means the same 1 liter milk and same 1 liter water. That number 1 is the same in both the cases. So now I can map it with what is given in the question. But question says it should be 10 liters in both the cases. 1 is becoming 10. Multiply by 10. Multiply by 10. Your question is, find the present quantity of milk. Present quantity of milk according to ratio is 4. That 4 also multiply by 10. Answer for this beautiful question is 40 liters. 4 into 10, 40 liters. Next question. Please see this question. Again a very, very good question. Listen carefully, sir. Your next question is, 200 liters of a mixture contains milk and water in the ratio 17:3. That means initial ratio of milk and water is given as 17:3. According to ratio 17 liters of milk and 3 liters of water, totally it is 20 liters. But the question says totally it is not 20 liters. Totally it is 200 liters. 20 is becoming 200. Multiply by 10. 20 into 10 is 200. 17 also multiply by 10. It is 170. 3 also multiply by 10. 3 into 10 is 30. That means initially 170 liters of milk is present. 30 liters of water is present. That is the meaning of it. Now read the next statement. Read the next statement. After the addition of some more milk to it, that means I am adding some more milk to it. That means, can I say that this 17:3 is the initial ratio. I am adding some more milk to it. I don't know how much milk. Let me call it as X. Anyway, we will not use any equations, all those things. Do not worry about it. I am just naming it as X. After some more milk is added, the ratio of milk to water in the resulting mixture becomes 7:1. Now 7:1 will be the ratio. 17:3 was the initial ratio of milk and water, and I added some extra milk into the vessel. The new mixture of milk and water became 7:1. How much quantity of milk was added in it? How much quantity of milk was added in it? That means this X value is what they are asking you to find. Now see here, sir. Very easy way again. Do not make it complicated. It's a very simple way of doing it. Now, can I say that initially it was 17:3 ratio? Can I say that for this 17:3, which is nothing but actually 170:30, I added some milk. What is the meaning of I am adding milk? If I am adding milk, that means that water is not affected. I am adding milk means water will not get affected. How will a water get affected if you add milk? Same amount of water which was there earlier, finally also it will be the same. That means I am adding some milk into the vessel, but I am not adding any water. Water also will be finally 30 itself. Milk will be something. Because of this addition of extra milk, the new ratio is nothing but 7:1. That means, can I say that according to the ratio, water is 1. According to the question, water is 30. 1 into 30 is 30. 7 also multiply by 30. 7 into 30 is 210. That means initially 170 liters of milk was present. Now 210 liters of milk is present. 170 is becoming 210. How much extra milk was added? The extra milk which was added is 40 liters. Very logical way of solving it, sir. Very logical way. I will explain you another question. So that it will be very clear for you in this concept. See here, your question is a mixture of 30 liters contain milk and water in the ratio 7:3. That means milk and water ratio is given as 7:3. This is my first statement. Yes, that is my first statement. How much water should be added? That means I should add some amount of water so that the ratio of milk and water becomes 3:7. Now see here, sir. Now see here. Can I say that according to the ratio, 7 liters of milk initially, 3 liters of water. Totally it is 10 liters mixture. But question says initial mixture is 30 liters. It is given in the question. 10 is becoming 30. Multiply by 3. That means this 7 and 3 also multiply by 3. Initial volume of milk is 7 into 3 is 21. 3 into 3 is 9. 21 plus 9 is only 30. Now I am adding some water. how much water should be added. I am adding some water into the vessel. If I add water, milk will not change. That means how much ever milk was present initially, same with the milk will be present finally also. This is 21 is to something, and because I am adding some water, the ratio becomes 3 is to 7. The ratio becomes 3 is to 7. Again, beautifully, logically, if you think, according to ratio 3 milk, but question says 21 milk. 3 into which number is 21? 3 into 7 is 21. 7 also multiply by 7. 7 into 7 is 49. Earlier it was only 9 liters of water. Now it is 49 liters of water. For 9 liter to become 49 liter, how much of extra water you added? You added another 40 liters of water. Answer for this question is 40 liters. Now, this is one of the method which you can implement. It is completely up to you whether to use method 1 or method 2. Anyway, both are beautiful methods. You decide the methodology whichever you are comfortable. Method 1 or method 2. Now see here. What is this method 2? Method 2, I will write it in the next screen, sir. If I take this method 2, the question says initial ratio of milk and water. It is given as 7 is to 3. I added some water into the vessel. Because I added some water, the final ratio became 3 is to 7. Now, can I say that in my method 1, I calculated the exact quantities of milk and water, and then I said that I am adding water, milk should be same. So same 21 I wrote it here. But in method 2, I will do that step in the later stage. What I will do is, I know that I am adding water quantity into the vessel. So milk will not change. Milk will not change means how much ever milk was present here, same milk should be present here also. That means 7 and 3 should become the same number. The LCM of 7 and 3 is 21. That means 7 should become 21, multiply by 3. 3 should become 21, multiply by 7. This becomes 3 into 7 is 21, 3 into 3 is 9. I hope you are understanding. 7 into 3 is 21, later ratio 7 into 7 is 49. Can I say that initial ratio, initial volume according to the ratio is 21 plus 9, which is 30 liters. According to question also it is 30 liters. They are saying it as 30 according to question also. So 30 is becoming 30, multiply by 1. So 21 into 1 is 21, 9 into 1 is 9. Now, if you observe, milk is not changing. 9 liters of water became 49 liters of water. So addition is 40 liters. You decide it, sir. I am not telling each and every student to follow any particular method. I am only telling you decide the method which you are comfortable with. Gopinath, it might happen that you might not understand some things that clearly, because probably, as you mentioned in the live chat, you are missing some concept. Maybe that concept according to me is nothing but you might have missed my morning session of mixtures. My today's session on mixtures, which is my morning session, was very, very important. I think that you have missed that session. Please see this question, sir. Again, a very, very beautiful question. Your question is, the ratio of milk and water in a vessel is 8 is to 5. So, milk and water ratio is given as 8 is to 5 in the question. Next statement. If we add 44 liters milk and 44 liters water, I am adding 44 liters of milk and I am also adding 44 liters of water. If I add 44 liters of milk and 44 liters of water, then the quantity of milk becomes 28.5714% more than water. That means quantity of milk becomes 28.5714 is nothing but 2 by 7. More than water, more is nothing but increase. I explained this very clearly in my morning session today that whatever is coming after than should come in the denominator. After than water is coming, that means denominator 7 represents water value. That means 7 is nothing but the value of water. Now, how much is milk then? Milk is nothing but 2 by 7 increase means from 7 there is an increase of 2. From 7 if I increase by 2, what will be milk value? 7 plus 2 is 9. Numerator is 2 increase, so 7 plus 2 is 9. Now I told you that what is the question right now, sir? Right now the question is, can I say that the same logic I will implement? If you observe what I taught you earlier, same logic. According to the ratio, initially it was 8 liters of milk. Now it is 9 liters of milk. That means I am adding 1 liter of milk. But according to the ratio, 5 liter water became 7 liter water. That means I added 2 liters of water. If the water also was added only 1 liter, I could have easily solved it. Now I cannot that easily solve it. But I already taught you a particular problem of this particular method. What is the method which I taught you? 8 and 5 difference. How much is the difference between 8 and 5? The difference is 3. This difference of 3 multiply with the other ratio. That means the second ratio I multiply by 3. 9 and 7 the difference is 2. This difference of 2 multiply with the first ratio. So my new chart will now look like 2 into 8, 2 into 5. It is 16 is to 10. 3 into 9, 3 into 7. It is 27 is to 21. Can I say that according to the ratio, 16 liters of milk became 27 liters of milk. That means I am adding 11 liters. 10 liters of water became 21 liters of water. Again I am adding that same number called as 11 liters. According to ratio, I am adding 11 liters. But question says I am adding 44 liters of both milk and water. Question says it is 44 liters. 11 into 4 is 44. What is the main statement, sir? Find the initial quantity of water. Initial quantity of water means initial quantity of water. Water initially is how much? Initially water is 10 liters. That 10 also should be multiplied by 4. Answer for this beautiful question is 10 into 4, 40 liters. So easily you can solve it. And why are you struggling so much, sir? I am failing to understand that point. I am telling each and every student repeatedly, if you have missed my morning session on mixtures, you probably have missed some of the very beautiful questions. If any student right now is missing my afternoon session on mixtures, they are again missing so many beautiful set of questions. In simple language, a person who has attended my morning session and today's afternoon session will be able to understand it even more better compared to other students. Even more simple language, any person who is a paid course student, enrolled students for our course, you can watch it so many times and get it clarified as many times as possible until it is very clear for you. Maybe Gopinath is understanding right now. Am I correct in saying that, Gopinath? Maybe initially first 2 problems you found it little difficult because you missed out probably the morning class. But right now I think you are back to the form after listening to few more questions. please see here. You might get a doubt. Sir, in all the last 2 to 3 problems, whatever you have solved, you are adding some quantity of mixture or you are adding some quantity of water. You are only adding in each case. What if I subtract? What if I subtract? The approach will still remain the same, sir. That is the beauty of learning through concept. Now see here, your question is the ratio of milk and water in a vessel is 11:7. Initial ratio of milk and water, it is 11:7. Sorry, 11:7, right, sir? I wrote it as 9. Initial ratio of milk and water is, it is 11:7. This is the first statement. Second statement is by chemical process. By chemical process, if we extract 24 liters of milk by chemical process, if we extract 24 liters of milk, then the ratio becomes 13:9. That means by some process called as chemical process, I will take out 24 liters of milk. Because I am taking out 24 liters of milk, the new ratio becomes 13:9. Find the quantity of water in the vessel. Find the quantity of water. Now see here. Again same logic. In the previous cases I was adding milk or I was adding water. Now I am subtracting milk or water. It really does not make any difference, sir. Can I say that? Can I say that I am taking out milk from the vessel? That means water quantity will not change. How much ever water was present initially, same water should be present finally. But 7 and 9, they both are different numbers. Make it as same. LCM of 7 and 9 is 63. 7 multiplied by 9 is 63. 9 multiplied by 7 is 63. Now my new diagram becomes 11 into 9 is 99. 7 into 9 is 63. And then 13 into 7 is 91. 9 into 7 is 63. Water is not changing if you observe carefully. Can I say that initially it is 99 liters of milk. Finally it is 91 liters of milk. That means according to my assumption, I took out 8 liters of milk. I removed 8 liters of milk. But the question says I am not removing 8 liters. I am removing 24 liters of milk. 8 is becoming 24. 8 into which number is 24? 8 into 3 is only 24. Your question is find the quantity of water in the vessel. Water quantity, anyway both the cases it is the same value 63. That 63 also should be multiplied by the same multiplying factor 3. 63 into 3. Answer is 189. Answer is 189. See the next question, sir. Same logic. Once you understand, these are all very easy way of solving questions. The ratio of milk and water. The ratio of milk and water is 2:3. That means milk and water ratio is given as 2:3 by chemical process. If we extract some water from the vessel, that means I am removing water in this case. I am subtracting or I am taking out some water in this case. By chemical process, if we extract some water from the vessel, then the ratio becomes 5:7. That means they are saying that I am taking out some water from the vessel, so the ratio will become 5:7. Read the next statement. And because the ratio becomes 5:7, the quantity of mixture reduced to 36 liters. That means this 5:7, when the ratio becomes 5:7, the quantity of the mixture will become 36 liters, it seems. Can I say like this? Think logically. According to the ratio, the quantity of mixture right now is 5 plus 7, 12. But question says it is 36. 12 into 3 is 36. 5 also multiply by 3. 5 into 3 is 15. 3 or 7 also multiply by 3. 7 into 3 is 21. That means finally there is 15 liters of milk. There is 21 liters of water. This is what I can say. Now again think little logically, sir. Can I say that initial ratio was 2:3 and finally it became 15:21. Finally it became 15:21. Can I say that? Can I say that you are removing some water? That means you are removing some water means That means that milk is not affected. That means according to ratio, initially milk is 2. Finally it became 15. So 7.5 is the multiplying factor. 3 also multiply by 7.5. 3 into 7.5 it is 22.5. That means initially 15 liters of milk was present. Initially 15 liters of milk was present, 22.5 liters of water was present, but finally 15 liter of milk is still present, because I am not removing any milk from the vessel, but I am removing some water from the vessel, so that the final water became 21 liter. How much of quantity of water was extracted? 22.5 is becoming 21. I removed 1.5 liters of water. Answer for this question is 1.5. Answer for this question is 1.5. Suppose, for example, if I say this as my method 1, can I solve this in another method? Definitely yes. Why not? Definitely yes. See here, method 2. You will get the same answer, sir. That is the beauty of learning through concepts. Method 2. Initial ratio is 2:3 and you are taking out some liters of water. Final ratio became 5:7. Now what I will do is, can I say that milk is not changing? So here if it is 2, here also it should be 2, or it should be any other same number. 2 and 5 LCM is 10. 2 should become 10. Multiply by 5. 5 should become 10. Multiply by 2. So this becomes 5 into 2 10, 5 into 3 15. This is nothing but 10:15. This is nothing but 5 into 2 5 into 7. This is nothing but 10:14. Can I say that initially 15 liters of milk water was present, finally 14 liters of water is present? That means I removed 1 liter of water. I removed 1 liter of water according to the ratio. According to the ratio, I removed 1 liter of water. But the question says how much they have removed, how much liter of water is removed. Can I also say that final ratio, final value according to the ratio is 10 plus 14, it is 24 liters of mixture, but question says it is not 24. It is given in the question that the quantity of mixture reduced to 36 liter, but the question says 36 liter. 24 is becoming 36. Multiply by 36 by 24 or multiply by 3 by 2. The same multiplying factor of 3 by 2. Use it here also. 1 into 3 by 2 is, it is 3 by 2 or 1.5 liters of water is removed. The same answer of 1.5 is what I got in my method 1 also. You decide which is the best method for you. Next question. Extremely beautiful ways of problem solving, sir. Extremely beautiful ways. Just 1 minute, sir. Just give me a minute. Okay, now see here. See here, sir. This is the mail which I got right now. Just while I was in the middle of a problem of my previous problem, I got this mail. Let me show it for you people. Now see here. So much of content is getting added. Today these are the contents which are added. Critical reasoning. These are all the PDFs. These are all the PDFs. I just downloaded from the mail. which was an attachment. Close to 25 pages of critical reasoning PDF is uploaded. 162 pages of vocabulary. Speed reading, very important, how to read it little faster to solve all your critical reasoning or reading comprehension caselets. 42 pages document is uploaded. Reading comprehension 10 pages, more to come for reading comprehension. Quant fundamentals, close to 45 pages are uploaded. And if you see divisibility rule, there are close to around 3 pages which are uploaded as of now. Para jumbles 3 pages are uploaded. Permutation combination 6 pages. That does not mean that only 6 pages will be given to you people. As the days proceed, we will keep uploading so much of new content. Grammar itself, we have beautiful content which is prepared by one of the very senior most person. 96 pages document is uploaded. Geometry close to 13 pages. So much of content are uploaded, sir. Very good. I am also reading with you people. I also just now got this mail. Data interpretation 30 pages are uploaded PDF. There is an article on reading comprehension. Close to 5 pages are uploaded. And okay, very good. This also they have included it. I very recently took a session on partnership. 2 sessions on partnerships I have taken. They have uploaded 9 videos. 9 videos means I think they have not completely uploaded all the 2 sessions, but I think at least one of the sessions they would have uploaded. If I count all these pages, very good, sir. This is the reason I love my team. Very clearly they mention all these things. Total number of pages, including all these contents, totally 457 pages are uploaded for all the enrolled students. Only thing that you need to do is take care of preparing from all these things, so that you will only succeed in your aptitude or verbal or reasoning or whichever the examination. Take care, sir. Please start reading all those documents, and these are the documents which are just not an ordinary document. So much of effort is put to prepare that document. I have prepared myself some of the documents on aptitude. Some other faculties who are preparing for verbal faculties will prepare for verbal document. So much of content is uploaded for all the enrolled students. Very happy that they have uploaded all these documents. Just an information, I got a mail just now. I thought I will share it with you people. What the mail I got just now. That is the reason I immediately downloaded that PDF and I kept it on the screen for you people. Enrolled students, please make use of it, sir. I am sure that you are going through all the videos which are uploaded on a daily basis. We are informing you people which are the videos which are uploaded. Everything will be uploaded for you. Do not worry. You have that so much of trust on ANC. ANC will keep up the trust and give you 10x times of what you deserve, and make sure that you will have that path of success, right? Please make sure that you will study all these documents and learn the best out of it, sir. Thank you to my team for putting so much of effort in creating all these PDFs. Now please see here. I already told you this key point. What is the key point which I told? Suppose for example initial ratio of milk and water is something is given, for example 7:3, and initial volume is 80 liters. I took this as my first problem of today's class. Initial volume is 80 liters. Now I am taking out 24 liters of mixture. 24 liters of mixture is taken out. Now in what ratio should I take this 24 liters of mixture? This 24 liters of mixture should also be taken out in the same ratio of 7:3. That is the reason I took this as my first problem when I started this afternoon session. Now why this is useful for me right now? Now see the next question, sir. Please see the next question. Your next question is, in a mixture of 90 liters, that means there is a vessel. In that the mixture is 90 liters. total mixture is given as 90 liters. The ratio of milk and water is 8:7. That means initial ratio of milk and water is given as 8:7. 8 plus 7. Initially 8 liters of milk, 7 liters of water. Totally 15 liters of mixture is present according to ratio. But question says totally 90 liters of mixture is present. 15 is becoming 90. 15 into 6 is 90. 8 also multiply by 6. 7 also multiply by 6. Now read the next statement, sir. Next statement says, if some amount of mixture is removed, I am removing some amount of mixture. How much mixture I am removing? How much quantity or how much amount of mixture I am removing? That I don't know as of now. If some amount of mixture is removed, in which 7 liters was water. Now think logically. I am removing some amount of mixture. That means milk and water should be removed. Milk and water should be removed in some quantity. Milk and water should be removed. In what ratio it should be removed? It should be removed in the ratio again. It should again be removed in the ratio of the same 8:7. That is what I told you the concept here before starting this problem. It should be removed in the ratio of 8:7. But question says, that means according to the ratio, 8 liters of milk is removed, 7 liters of water is removed. According to ratio it is. But question also says, in which 7 liter was water. Whatever I am removing, 7 liters was water. According to ratio it is 7 liter water. According to question also it is 7 liter water. So that means 8 liters of milk should also be removed. Can I say that from this initial ratio of 8:7, I am removing 8 liters of milk and I am removing 7 liters of water? Or in simple language, can I say like this, sir? Can I say it as milk and water is, this 15 is multiplied by 6. 8 into 6 is 48. 7 into 6 is 42. From 48, 8 liters of milk is removed. Milk right now is 40. 7 liter of water is removed. Water right now is 35. Now this is what I have done till this point of a time. Read the next statement. And 1 liter of water is added afterwards into the remaining mixture. I am adding 1 liter of water. I am not adding any milk. So final ratio of milk and water should be how much? 40:35 plus 1 is 36, which is nothing but 10:9. Very conceptual way of solving problem. Milk and water are removed in some quantity. In what ratio should they be removed? They should also be removed in the ratio of 8:7. So 8:7 means according to ratio 8 milk is removed, 7 water is removed. Question also says 7 water is removed. Suppose if the question is saying 14 liters of water is removed. Suppose I am just saying an example. Then 7 into 2 is 14. 8 into 2 is 16. I believe that you are able to understand this beautiful way of problem solving. So much of extraordinary problems is what we are discussing right now, sir. So many beautiful questions is what we are discussing right now. Definitely do not worry about those students who are not listening to the class. Let us concentrate what is required for our success. Simple. When other students on a Saturday afternoon, if they think that they want to enjoy their weekend going outside, and if they want to enjoy it, let them. It's completely up to the individual. Excuse me. Just give me a minute, sir. Next question. Now please see your next question. Again a very beautiful question. Listen carefully, sir. Next question. Your question is, when 1 liter of water is added to a mixture of milk and water, the new mixture contains 25% milk. That means initially there was some milk and water. I added 1 liter of water to it. When 1 liter of water is added to a mixture of milk and water, the new mixture contains 25% milk. 25% is milk. Remaining 75% should be water. That means milk and water in the new mixture is 25:75, which is nothing but 1:3. Right? Which is nothing but 1:3. Read the next statement. When 2 liters of milk is added to the new mixture, that means for this new mixture, I am adding 2 liters of milk. When 2 liters of milk is added to the new mixture, the resultant mixture contains 40% milk. 40% milk means remaining 60% should be water. 40:60 is nothing but 2:3. The new mixture now is nothing but 2:3. Now, what is the question? What is the percentage of milk in the original mixture? In the original mixture, what is the percentage of milk is the question. Now see here, sir. Very beautiful way of solving again. Everyone listen to this carefully. Again, a very interesting way of problem solving. Now, if you observe carefully, this bottom part, whatever is there, some more information is given in this bottom part compared to this top part. So let me come from this bottom to top approach in this problem. Let me come from bottom and slowly move up to top in this particular problem. Now what is the meaning of it? Can I say that initially in the second new mixture 1 liter of milk is present, but later it became 2 liter of milk. 1 is becoming 2. That means according to the ratio I added 1 liter. 1 plus 1 is only 2. That means I added 1 liter of milk, but the question says I added 2 liters of milk. I added 1 liter of milk according to ratio, but according to the question I added 2 liters of milk. 1 is becoming 2, multiply by 2. That means entire thing multiply by 2. The same below downward, the bottom part if I write after multiplying by 2, 2 into 1:3, it is 2:6. Next, 2 into 2:3, it is 4:6. Now observe carefully, 2 liter was milk, it became 4 liter. That means you added 2 liters, which is absolutely right what is according to given question. Now, can I also say like this? Think logically, sir. This is where your common sense will be very useful. How you use your brain will actually determine your success in these kind of problems. Can I say that some liter of water was present, I added 1 liter of water and then it became 6 liters of water. When I add 1 liter for something, finally it became 6. That means initially how much was there? Initially 5 liter of water was there and milk was not added. So milk is 2 liters itself, right? Milk is 2 liters itself. Your question is, what is the percentage of milk in the original mixture? Original mixture is nothing but 2:5. That means out of total 2 plus 5, 7 liters, milk concentration is 2 liters. Percentage they are asking 2 by 7 value in terms of percentage, which I already taught you is 28.5714%. Classical logical way of problem solving. I sometimes definitely will fail to understand why students will face a lot of issues with respect to aptitude problems. Just 1 minute, sir. Excuse me, sorry. Now please see this next question. Again a very beautiful question which can be solved so easily. Now see here. Your question is the ratio of milk and water. The ratio of milk and water in a mixture is 1:3. That means there is a vessel. Milk and water ratio is given as 1:3. This is the first statement. If we add x liter of milk to the mixture, that means I am adding x liters of milk to the mixture, then the ratio becomes 7:15. Because I am adding x liters of milk, the ratio becomes 7:15. This is my second statement. And if we add 50 liters of water to the mixture, if we add 50 liters of water, if I add 50 liters of water to the new mixture, then the ratio now becomes 2:5. The ratio now becomes 2:5. Find the value of x. Find the value of x. Again, very logical way of problem solving. Start from bottom, take it to the top. Simple way of solving. Can I say that here in this case I am adding water, so milk is not affected. Milk is not affected means 7 and 2 should become the same number. That number is nothing but 14. So multiply this value by 7, multiply this value by 2. If I multiply them with 7 and 2, then it becomes 2 into 7:15. It is nothing but 14:30. 7 into 2:5. It is nothing but 14:35. Now observe carefully. According to the ratio, water initially is 30 liters. Finally water is 35 liters. That means I added 5 liters of water. According to ratio I added 5 liters of water. But according to the question it is given here as I added 50 liters of water. 5 is becoming 50. Multiplying factor is 10. All these values should be multiplied by 10 then. That means the new value becomes 140, 300, 140, 350. Check it out. Earlier it was 300, now it became 350. That means I added 50. Now this is this box from the bottom. Go to the top right now. So easily, beautifully you can solve it, sir. Go to the top. Can I say that milk and water, it is in the ratio 1:3. I am adding some liters of milk. I am adding some liters of milk. That means water will not change. Whatever water which was present here, same water came here, or whatever water which is present here, same water should be present here also. That means water should be 300. That means milk should be 100, right? Then only 100:300 is 1:3. Initially 100 liter milk. Next it is 140 liter milk. How much is x value? X value is 40. After a very long time I am asking everyone, please comment in the live chat if it is clear for you. If it is clear, please comment in the live chat. After a very long time I am asking this. Excuse me. Please see the next question. Again a very beautiful question. Please see this question, sir. Your question is, in a vessel, milk is 60% less than water. Milk is 60%, 3 by 5, less than water. Less is nothing but decrease. I told you already that whatever is coming after than should come in the denominator. After than water is coming, that means the denominator represents water value. That means the water value is 5. So milk value should be 3 units less than 5 units. 3 less than 5 means it should be 2. So initial ratio of milk and water, it is nothing but 2:5. It is nothing but 2:5. Next, when X liter of milk is added to the mixture, that means I am adding X liter of milk into the mixture. Then the ratio of milk and water becomes 3:5. The ratio becomes 3:5. Now see here. Now, if Y liter of water is extracted from mixture, from this mixture, I am taking out Y liters of water, then this ratio becomes 7:10. This ratio becomes 7:10. Now means at this present situation right now, 30 liter milk is added again. So beautiful, sir. Keep on going down in this problem. 30 liters of milk is added again, and the new ratio of milk and water becomes 4:5. New ratio of milk and water becomes 4:5. Your question is, find the value of x plus y. Right? Find the value of x plus y. Now see here. Again, let us come from bottom to top. Easiest way of solving. Bottom to top, if I want to come, I am adding milk here, so water is not affected. If it is water 10 here also water should be 10. So 5 into 2 is 10. 4 into 2 is 8. That means 4:5 can also be written as 8:10. 4:5 can also be written as 8:10. Can I say also like this now, right? Can I say that 7 liters of milk was present according to ratio? Now 8 liter of milk is present. That means according to my assumption, 1 liter of milk is added. But the question says 30 liters of milk is added. I hope you are understanding. According to ratio, 1 liter of milk is added. Question says 30 liters. 1 into 30 is 30. That means these all values should be multiplied by 30. 7 into 30 is 210. 10 into 30 is 300. That means at this present situation, I have 210 liters of milk, 300 liters of water. Now go little upward. If I go upward, the ratio is 3:5. Now I am removing some water from the vessel. I am removing water means milk will not change. Here the milk is 210. Here also it should be 210. 3 should become 210. Multiply by 70. 5 also multiply by 70. 70 into 3 is 210. 70 into 5 is 350. That means 350 water was present. Now 300 water is present. That means the water which is removed is 50. So y value is 50. I believe that you understood the value of y. Y value happens to be 50 in this case. Now again go further. Again go above once again. If I go above once again, so beautifully all these things can be solved. Now I am adding initial ratio of milk and water is 2:5. I am adding some milk here. I am not adding any water. That means here the water is 5, but actually water here is 350. 5 should become 350. Multiply by 70. 2 also multiply by 70. 2 into 70 is 140. 5 into 70 is 350. That means initially 140 milk was present. Now 210 milk is present. 140 plus which number is 210? 140 plus 70 is 210. X value is 70. I know the value of X. I know the value of Y. I will also know X plus Y as 70 plus 50, 120. Why do you want to use variables formulas when you have some of the beautiful technique that can be implemented in solving an aptitude problem? Everything is so beautifully thought, sir. Tell me one institute which will teach you all these things so beautifully. Now please see here. Now please see here, sir. Before solving next question, you might get a doubt. What is the doubt that you might get? Sir, we have taken some questions earlier where, suppose for example, if I assume this question as an example, where I am adding 44 liters of milk. The same numerical value 44 is also added for water. I am adding some liters of milk, same liters of water I am adding here. What if they are different numbers? Is there any methodology? You might get a doubt of such kind of things. Now see here, sir. I will come back to the question which we need to solve right now so that we will understand what if there are different numbers. How to take care of those different numbers. Listen carefully. Everyone please see this question. Your question is, just a minute, sir. See this question. This is your question. Your question is, in a vessel, ratio of milk and water is 7:3. Milk and water is given in the ratio of 7:3. That is the first statement. When X liter of milk is added, I am adding X liter of milk into the vessel. Then the ratio of milk and water becomes 17:6. The ratio becomes 17:6. Now in this mixture, if 3.5 liters milk and 3 liters of water is added. Now in this second mixture, if 3.5 liters of milk and 3 liters of water is added, in all the previous problems what we did is, if I add 3.5 here, water also I would have added the same value 3.5. Like that I did it. Now they are different values. If 3.5 liters milk and 3 liters of water is added, then the ratio of milk and water becomes 5:2. The ratio of milk and water becomes 5:2. Find the value of this X is the question. In the question itself, they are specifying the variable X. Find that X value is the question. Now, same logic, same analogy. I told you that let us come from bottom to top. Let me first solve this particular box. Now, but in this particular box, first what milk is added as 3.5 extra. Water is not added with the same 3.5 extra. Water is added with some other value. But we should first make it same. How to make it same? Everyone listen carefully, sir. Now what I will do is 17:6 is the initial ratio. Now everyone please concentrate here. 17:6 is the initial ratio. Now for this initial ratio of 17:6, forget about 7:3. I am only concentrating on that box. 17:6 is the ratio. For this 17:6, I am adding 3.5 liters of milk and I am adding 3 liters of water. For this 17:6, I am adding 3.5 liters of milk and I am adding 3 liters of water, so that the resultant ratio becomes 5:2. The resultant ratio becomes 5:2. Please make use of cross multiplication application whenever different values are added. Please make use of cross multiplication application. Sir, how is that cross multiplication? Listen to this carefully, because this is the first variety of problem. You need to have complete attention. Now what I will do is multiply this cross. 17 into 2, it is 34. 6 into 5, it is 30. What is the difference between them? 17 into 2 is 34. 5 into 6 is 30. Difference between them is nothing but 34 and 30. Difference is 4. Similarly, what I will also tell you is, take the cross multiplication again here. 5 into 3, it is 15. 3.5 into 2, it is 7. 15 and 7, what is the difference? 8. According to the first cross multiplication, difference is 4. But according to the second one, difference is 8. Multiplying factor is how much? 4 is becoming 8. Multiplying factor is 2. The same multiplying factor multiply with this numerical value of 17:6 also. That means if I multiply with 17:6, so 2 into 17 is 34. 2 into 17 is 34. 2 into 6 is 12. Now this 34 and 12 is after addition of some x liters of milk. Before that it was 7:3 actually. But can I again say like this? Water is not changing. If it is 12 here also it should be 12. 3 should become 12 into 4. This 7 also into 4. 7 into 4 is 28. 3 into 4 is 12. 28 is becoming 34. That means x value is 6. 28 plus 6 only is 34. This cross multiplication to make that multiplying factor is very, very important for you. Give me a minute, sir. Excuse me. Now please see another beautiful question, sir. Please see this question. Please see this question. Very, very beautiful question. The ratio of milk and water in a vessel is 19:7. Milk and water ratio is nothing but 19:7. This is the first statement. When x liter of milk is added, I am adding x liter of milk. This ratio becomes 3:1. Again, y liter of water is subtracted. I am subtracting y liter of water. So the new ratio now becomes 7:2. It is 7:2. Now read the next statement. Your next statement is, if 7.5 liters of milk is added to the mixture and 2.5 liter is of water is extracted, I am adding 7.5 liters of milk. I am subtracting 2.5 liters of water. Then ratio of milk and water becomes 45:11. The ratio of milk and water becomes 45:11. Find the value of x cube minus y cube. Find out x value, find out y value, find out x cube minus y cube. Now, same logic once again I would like to implement, sir. Go from bottom to top. go from bottom to top, because bottom value is given totally. Go from bottom to top. Now everyone listen carefully once again, sir. This box, whatever I have, this box, the same box I will write it in my next screen also. In the next screen, this is 7:2, and then 7:2 added is 7.5, subtracted is 2.5, added is 7.5, subtracted is 2.5. The ratio now becomes 45:11. Now added value is different, subtracted value is different. So I should make use of cross multiplication concept. How will I make use of cross multiplication? 7:2, write it as it is. If I write 7:2, I will add for 7 milk, I will add 7.5 liters extra. Water, I will remove 2.5 liters. I will remove 2.5, so that the resultant ratio is 45:11. Use the same cross multiplication process what I told. 7 into 11 is 77. 45 into 2 is 90. 77 and 90. Difference is 13. Difference is 13. Similarly, 45 into minus 2.5. 45 into minus 2.5 is minus 112.5. 7.5 into 11, it is 82.5. So 82.5 and minus 112.5, difference is 82.5 minus of minus 82.5 plus 112.5, which is nothing but 195. 13 is becoming 195. Multiplying factor is 15. Multiplying factor is 15. That means all these values should be multiplied by 15. In simple language, this if I multiply by 15, this becomes 15 into 7, which is 105. 15 into 2, which is 30. Now I believe that it is clear for you people, right? It is clear. Now can I say that this value is actually nothing but 105 is to how much, sir? 105 is to how much? It is 30. 105 is to 30 is this actual value. Now I am subtracting something from this. I am subtracting something so that this milk will not change. According to the ratio, milk is 3. According to the question, milk is 105. 3 into 35 is 105. 3 into 35 is 105. 1 into 35 is 35. That means earlier milk water was 35 liters. Now the water is 30 liters. That means I eliminated 5 liters of water. I took out 5 liters of water. So y value is nothing but 5. I believe that you are understanding how to find x and y values. Y value is nothing but 5. Again take it to the next level. Next level is I am adding the actual ratio initially is 19:7. I am adding some liters of milk. I am adding some liters of milk. Water I am not adding. Here the water is 7, but actually the water is 35. 7 should become 35. Multiply by 5. Multiply by 5. 19 into 5 is 95. 7 into 5 is 35. Can I right now say it like this, sir? Can I say that it was 95 milk initially and it became 105 milk? That means the term which is added, extra milk, is 10 liters. The 10 happened to be x value. X value is 10. Y value is 5. X cube minus y cube is what they are asking. 10 cube minus 5 cube. 5 cube is 5 cube is 125. So 1000 minus 125. My final answer should be, it is 875. Bottom to top approach is very, very important. Some quality questions is what we are taking, sir. We are not taking some kachara questions. Some easy varieties of questions is what we are not interested with. Anyway, my teaching style always demands me to start from easy level question to scale it up to the next level questions. So all the easy level questions I have already taken in my Morning class starting 15-20 minutes, and then I moved up to little difficult level questions also in my morning class. I hope the idea is clear, sir. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute, sir. I'll be back in a minute. Just give me a minute. One minute, sir. With me. Okay, next question. Come back to the class. Now please see your next question. It is one of your original bank examination question. Listen carefully, sir. Your question is: a vessel contains 2.5 liters of water and 10 liters of milk. That means water and milk ratio. Water and milk ratio is given as 2.5:10. This is the first statement. 20% of the contents of the vessel are removed. 20% of the contents of the vessel is removed. That means what is the meaning of 20% of the mixture is removed? 20% of mixture is removed means 20% of water is removed. Also 20% of milk is removed. 20% of mixture is removed means, suppose for example I will write here, if I say 20% of mixture is removed, mixture is nothing but both milk and water, that means it means that 20% of milk is removed and also 20% of water is removed. That means what is 20% of 2.5? 10% of 2.5 is 0.25. 20% is 0.5. 0.5 liters of water is removed. So remaining is 2. And what is 20% of 10? 10% of 10 is 1. 20% is 2. 2 liters of milk is removed and remaining is 8. That means, can I say that in simple language, initial ratio of water and milk, it is nothing but 2:8. 2:8 is nothing but 1:4. Right? 2:8 is nothing but 1:4. Now read the next statement. To the remaining contents, this is the remaining contents as of now. To the remaining contents, X liters of water is added. To reverse the ratio of water and milk, X liter of water is added to reverse the ratio of water and milk. Now, because I am adding X liters of water, milk will not change. Anyway, when I add X liters of water, this 1:4 ratio which was there initially, it will reverse and it will become 4:1. Can I say that I am adding water? That means milk is not affected. Milk is still 8 itself. According to the ratio, milk is 1. According to the question, milk is 8. 1 into 8 is 8. 4 into 8 is 32. That means earlier it was only 2 ml of water or 2 liters of water. Now it is 32 liters of water. 2 liters of water became 32 liters of water. That means you added 30 liters of water. X value is nothing but 30. So beautifully you can answer all these questions, sir. X value is nothing but 30. The question is not ending here. Read the next statement. Then Y liter of milk is added again to reverse the ratio of water and milk. That means I am adding Y liter of milk right now. For milk I am adding Y liter. If I add Y liter, the ratio of 4:1 will again reverse as 1:4. Now I am adding milk here. So that means water will not change. Earlier it was 32. Now also it will be 32. Can I say that according to ratio it is 1. According to the question 32. 1 into 32 is 32. 4 also multiply by 32. 4 into 32 is 128. In simple language, can I say that earlier the milk was only 8 liters. Now the milk is 128 liters. 8 liter plus something should give you 128. That plus value is 120. 8 plus 120 is only 128. So Y value is nothing but 120. I know X value as 30. I know Y value as 120. Question is find X plus Y. 30 plus 120 is 150. Very, very beautiful way of solving a problem, sir. Very beautiful way of solving problem. And I am telling you, sir, each and every student, I am telling you, these are all the videos which are uploaded. These are all the videos, and these are not the only videos which are uploaded. Let me show you, people. These are not the only videos which are uploaded. There are so much to be uploaded yet. So much of content to be uploaded for all the enrolled students. Fundamentals of Surds and Indices basic level workshop. 12 videos are there. In fundamentals of Surds and Indices basic level itself 12 videos are there. And I have taken 6 sessions on Surds and Indices. Maxima, minima, integral solution, logarithms, and then recursive function, trigonometry, trade discount, question, quadratic equation, linear logical reasoning and data interpretation, verbal ability, and then geometry special. These are all the videos. These are not the PDF. So much of content, so many people are getting it. Modern maths, permutation combination, probability, 125 videos are there. I myself have taken 10 sessions, or maybe 10 hours of sessions rather. I myself have taken permutation combination 10 hours. Anil sir also has taken so much. Krishna sir also has taken so much. Can I say that? This is an extraordinary content what you can ever get. If you are a person preparing for placement, Wipro, IBM, Tech Mahindra, Infosys, like that many are there. Verbal ability, and then arithmetic. If you see arithmetic, already arithmetic previous year CAT questions is there, allegations is there, mixtures I am taking right now, averages I have taken, which is also included, circular rate. This is not the only thing in arithmetic. There are so many contents which we still need to migrate from our old application to new mobile application. Everything will be given for our enrolled students, and I am telling you, keeping my hand on my heart, you will love it. Sir. If you see the bottom of the screen says it is as of now, with so much of content uploading still pending. As of now itself 2282 videos are uploaded. That means you should imagine in future how much more yet to be uploaded, how much you will get it, how much you will get benefit out of it. Those are not the only thing, because those are the video part. Similarly, I can also show you the test part. Like this. Test part says mensuration 24 test, number system 39 test, coding decoding some 3 test. Like that, my team is working so hard for the good of you people. There is a placement special for all the placement students who are preparing for placement. Tech Mahindra test, data interpretation test, ages test, time, speed and distance, arithmetic itself. Close to 476 tests are available at present. So many are yet to be uploaded. These are all the contents what an enrolled students will get it, sir. And I am telling you again and again, you are the only person who can decide your future, what it can be. You are the person who has that pen in your hand, who is ready to write some beautiful story with the pen what you are holding in your hand. And thereby it is completely up to you whether to have that beautiful pen, or pen written in a beautiful way, or probably destroy that life. It's completely up to you, sir. No person can destroy your life. No person can also create your life. I told this some days before, if I am not wrong. You are the Brahma, you are also the Yama. You are the Brahma who will write what is your destiny. You are also the Yama who will take you away. Both are nothing but you. Everything is there in your hands itself. Completely up to you, sir. My role as a teacher is to teach you. My role as a teacher is to share knowledge with you and say that these are some extraordinary things. Please take care of it. But your role, you decide what is the best thing that you want to do it. Simple and straight. There is no hiding around the bush here. I hope people are able to understand whatever I am trying to say in this case, sir. It's completely up to you whether to go for it, not go for it, ignore it, or whatever it is. Everything lies in your hand. Please see here. See this another beautiful question. See this question, sir. Your question is, there is a mixture of 120 liters of milk and water. That means total volume of milk and water is 120. In that, how much is milk, how much is water? As of now, we don't know. Read the next statement. 1/6 part of this mixture is milk. What is 1/6 of 120? 1/6 of 120 is nothing but it is 20. 20 is milk, remaining 100 is water. Can I say that the ratio of milk and water initially is, it is 1:5. The initial ratio of milk and water is 1:5. Now read the next statement. We took out 30 liters mixture and added p liter milk to this mixture and the ratio was reversed. Now let us read statement by statement. What is that they are saying? We took out 30 liter mixture. That means there is a vessel. Initial ratio of milk and water, it is given as 1:5. Initial volume is given as 120 liters. Out of this, I am taking out 30 liters of mixture. Did I tell you already, sir? Yes, I told you in the starting of today's session itself that if I am taking 30 liters of mixture outside, that means that the 30 liters of mixture is also taken in the ratio of 1:5. That means according to the ratio, I am taking 1 liter of milk outside, I am taking 5 liters of water outside. Totally I am taking 6 liters of mixture outside, but question says he is taking 30 liters of mixture outside. 6 into 5 is 30, 1 into 5 is 5, 5 into 5 is 25. That means I am taking out 5 liters of milk, it became 15 liters of milk. I am taking out 25 liters of water, it became 75 liters of water. If you observe, I told you in the starting of the class that if you take out some mixture in the same ratio, final ratio will also be same 1:5. Check it out. 15:75 is also equal to 1:5. Now, what is the next statement they have given? When we take 30 liters of mixture and add p liters of milk to this mixture. Now, for this I am adding p liters of milk. If I add p liters of milk, the ratio will be reversed. 1:5 ratio will become 5:1 ratio, it seems. That means I am adding p liters of milk. Water will not change. Water still will be 75 itself. According to ratio, it is 1. According to question, 75. 1 into 75 is 75. 5 also multiply by 75. 5 into 75 is 375. Earlier it was 15 liters of milk. Now I have 375 liters of milk. 15 plus which value is 375? 15 plus 360 is 375. So P value is nothing but 360. P value is nothing but 360. I believe that finding out the variables out of these questions is very clear for you. Now continue the question. Then we added Q liters of water to this mixture. Then again the ratio was reversed. That means I am adding Q liters of water. I am adding Q liters of water to this mixture. So ratio is reversed once again. 5:1 became 1:5 once again. Milk is not added. Milk is still 375 itself. According to ratio 1, according to question 375 into 375. 5 also multiply by 375. 5 into 375 is 1875. That means earlier it was 75 water. Now it is 1875 water. That means added extra water is 1800. That is nothing but Q value. P value is 360. Q value is 1800. The difference of Q and P, 360 and 1800 difference they are asking. Answer is 1440. Classical way of solving a question, sir. Classical way of solving a question.
anywhere, any place, and on the go. Come, let us go the other way in learning. Download our revolutionary app for free. AMC.